Okay, good. I'm very happy this morning to make a video in English. I never did it since many years, but since some time a nice person found me, a person of India, and was writing all the time to me in English. She knows not German, but I was thinking and was inspired to make this video for everyone, and so she has the possibility also to enjoy the words of heaven, the words of enlightenment, the words which are not dependent to anything. The greatest miracle, sorry, my German, English oder English German, the greatest miracle is for us to found again to our own self, to find our home. We lost our home to all the enjoyments in our life, to our money, to our relationships, to our friends, to good food, to everything which is not beyond space and time. Always when we are thinking, we are in space and time. Then we didn't know which our real nature is. We not know what the purpose of life is. We think, we maybe thinking that we should have a nice family or to become very rich, to be very successful in our occupation. If we are young, then we are inspired to learn in the school many things that we can handle our life better with our knowledge which we get from the schools and universities. And so we are attached to our thinking and to all the objects which we experience through our senses, through our eyes, through our hearing, through our nose, the tasting and smelling, everything we like, because the enjoyment of our life depends on all the things which we can see, hear, smell, taste, feel. And so we have no idea, no thoughts about our real nature, about our life, what it means really to be alive, to be really happy, to be independent, to be totally free. All these nice expressions of the consciousness with all the time crying for us that we should go inward, to go back to our own self, and not always outside. You can enjoy your outside life when you are independent, when you're free, when there are no bondage, when you're all the time dependent, you cannot really enjoy the life. Because when you see something, maybe a nice flower or nice house or the sky and the sun, and you're attached to them, what you see, then is your mind overshadowed. Your consciousness, the pure consciousness, is overshadowed. And then you're far away from the life. Because our life is consciousness. Our life is freedom. Our life is pure love. I mentioned pure life, pure freedom, total independence, because all these qualities we have not when we attached. When our mind, our consciousness occupied through the expressions of life. All the things which we be aware through our senses has nothing to do with our real life. Our real life is independent from the world which we see and experience. Our real life is what you are, what I am, what everyone is, but we lost it. And now is the time to go back. We live so many lives. We made so many experiences. Whenever we found to ourselves, we never found really the purpose of life. All our searching for more happiness, for more enjoyment, was not helpful to find to ourselves, because ourselves you will not find in the world. You will not find through your senses. You will not find through your feelings. You will not find through your loved one, through your partner, through your friends, through all your relationships, through your dog, through your cat. Nothing can show you what you are. Also, the greatest teacher cannot give you the real knowledge, what is real. The teacher speaks about the reality. The teacher speaks to all the things which we see and said, that is not your real nature. When you are in a relationship, then the teacher said to you, that is not your real nature. You cannot find through your partner, through your children, through your dog, cats, through your money, to your real nature. You must come out of all the different things which you think that is real and that is real, that what I can hear and or smell is real. No, that is not real. Because everything in time and space is not real. It's a coming and going. And everything what comes is not real. All your life, which you experience now, is not really the reality. Because you have a birth, then you have nice years about enjoyments, then you have a partner, then you have your love, then you have your children, and then you enjoy the life with your family, with your husband, with your wife, with your children, with all these things which you have accumulated in your life, like money, knowledge, experience. All these things are not the real life. And now when you open, so all the things what I tell you now, then you can stop with this illusion. Everything is illusion. That means it is not the reality. Everything in time and space is not the reality. But you are the reality, because you are not in time and space, because you are pure consciousness. You are the reality. And everything what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, is a beautiful expression of your own self. But it's not the reality, it's a shadow. The pure reality is only your own self. And everything else is an expression of your own self, of your own consciousness. Consciousness is everything what is. But when we are in the delusion, when we not have the right sight about what the reality is, then we think everything what we experience is the reality. But with the first transcending, of your thoughts, you will find your own self. Then you know you are the self, and you know you are not the body, you are not your thoughts, you are not your feelings, you are the pure consciousness. In all the different lives you had in the past, you was always this pure being. This pure being is the absolute. You cannot experience it because this pure being is alone. You are not there. God is not there. There's no one who can have experiences. This is nothing. The pure being is nothing, and from this nothing everything comes out. Our mind cannot understand it because our mind always in the changing world is always connected in the changing world. And so our mind, for our mind, it's not possible to go beyond thoughts. But the pure being is beyond thoughts. It is also beyond consciousness. How we can understand this? Beyond thoughts and beyond the consciousness which we are. But we are not totally this consciousness. We are totally the pure being, which is beyond consciousness. When we try to understand this, we cannot understand this. This word, what I said now to you, you cannot understand. Because your mind can only understand words which express all these things in time and space. But the pure being is not in time and space. The pure being is the absolute. And the absolute, there's no second, there's no one, there's nothing. And also greatest master, also Krishna or Shankara or Shiva, Indra, all the goddess, cannot say anything about this pure being. But when you not in this thinking, when you're not connected with this world, when you're not aware about your own self, and suddenly happens there's only being, then you are not there. But when you become aware again, when you become conscious again, when you come in time and space again, then you know what these words, what the meaning is of this pure being. You know it. But when you express it, when I now say, I know what it is because it was there, then these words you will not understand, or you will understand when you had this non-experience from pure being, from the absolute. I cannot say now. That is also the reason why we not continue now to speak about this absolute pure being. But I wanted to express it to you, that you know that also when I all the time speak about pure consciousness, that this pure consciousness is in reality, in the absolute reality, the pure being. And for any kind of experience, the pure absolute must create or be the pure consciousness. This is also beyond time and space. But only consciousness, I am not here. Peter could not speak to you. And you are also not there. Because for creation, for the creation, to create our life, the earth, the stars, the heaven, all the things which we can experience with our senses, there's a requisite, there must be pure consciousness from where all these things comes out. The pure consciousness is also something, but it's beyond our thoughts, beyond our thinking, beyond everything which we experience in the world. When we look to the goddess, in India we say there's Brahma, the creator. Before creation came up, there must be something from the absolute being. The first impulse from there must be Brahma, who creates through his own nature the whole world, the whole creation. And then one other goddess is there, that is Vishnu. And Vishnu takes the creation from Brahma and take care of it, that the life can continue which we have. That's what we experience, so this coming and going. For this is Vishnu responsible. And the next one is Shiva, one of the greatest goddesses like Brahma and Vishnu. His job is to destroy the whole creation. Everything what comes must go again. Because for new comings, for new creations, the old thing must go. The old creations which came already must go again. And that is the job of Shiva. Shiva, the destroyer. We can say he's the destroyer. He destroys everything what comes out from Brahma. So we have three, I said today more than I wanted to say, but it happens now, so I will tell it from the consciousness directly to you. Or maybe you understand something or many things or everything doesn't. The main thing is always, for me, that you must not believe what I say, that you find the truth in your own nature, in your own life, which you not can find through a teacher and not through a guru, through an avatar, through someone. Because the truth is only in your own self. And the teacher is one who started his life, was looking maybe in the same way like you for the truth, looking for the truth. And when I find the truth in his own self, then he speaks in the real, this is words which come from the consciousness. These words, when you realize that you're the self, then your words are the words of the self, or not the words from the ego. It's good to understand what it means to be in the ego. And to be in the ego is that what I mentioned in the first part of the video, when you attach to all the things which you see, which you hear, what you smell, what you taste, but then you're occupied and then you're not free. You are a slave. You're living like a slave because you're dependent. Like your husband is a slave of you for the wife, when the wife is not free and the husband is not free, that means they're connected to the ego. They are the ego. In reality, they are not the ego, but the feeling is like this: I'm not free. I'm living in fear. I living in depression. All this expression which we have when we not feel good, when we're not happy, when we're not in Ananda. When we're not in Ananda, when we not live the Ananda, the highest enjoyment, or the highest independent happiness, which comes not from outside. Ananda comes from your own self. Your own self is Ananda. You cannot find in the whole world, on these planets or other planets, more than Ananda which you can experience now, in this second, in this minute where you are. You are everyone. You are pure Ananda. And Ananda want to live, to want to enjoy, to want to express. But when we are occupied with the outer world, when you're occupied from the outer world, then you cannot live Ananda. You can only live these things which coming and going. That is not a lively life, that is a dead life. But we want to have a lively life. And we get a lively life only when we be aware about our own consciousness. If you're connected, better we experience that we're pure consciousness, then everything which you see, which you feel, which you hear, is this Ananda. Ananda, independent love, enjoyment, freedom, independent from the world, independent from any kind of expression in life. So I think, dear friends, I hope you will understand my English properly. I have a good feeling now when I speak in English. I said already that I did it for many years not, but now the feeling so it's also possible for me without thinking about it, only to be, also to speak in English. Maybe I will make more videos also in English when you are interested. I'm always looking how is your reaction, if you like it or you like it not. If you not like, then I speak in German, but maybe both. Yeah. Every Saturday I have a Zoom meeting at 11 o'clock, so everyone can come. And when more people come from India or other places and they not understand German, then I will make one other Zoom meeting in English so that everyone has the possibility to enjoy. And there we meditate together 20 minutes and make before we start with meditation, we have 10 minutes pranayama. This is breathing, the exercise of changing the breath. We do it. And that is also very helpful to understand what I say and helpful to come to the real nature, come to the unbounded consciousness in the practice. So we can speak also on, can a lot of talk, and we will have also experience, speaking about experience which we have in meditation, also in the activity, but we are always connected with consciousness, and so we look everything what we see and hear from the level of consciousness. We do not want to lose our mind in these superficial things. We want always to be connected with ourselves, and that is a good exercise also to be together every Saturday. Ask for the link, can send you a link, and then you can participate this regular meeting at every Saturday 11 o'clock. So I wish you have a good time, enjoy life, and be happy, and never forget your real nature. And when you not found it until now, let it be more together. And I always will speak about my real nature, which is not different from your real nature, and that is not different from all the expressions. Every expression has this real nature, because the real nature is consciousness, and consciousness is the basis from everything. All love and all enjoyment for now and this moment, and for all the life and every days and every hours. Jai Gurudev.